Morning. All right, let's go on the record in the matter of the city of Wyandotte versus Spencer Crusoe. 232093.
Your Honor, good morning. Richard T. Serrano, P33828. Today, Your Honor, I appear as MNDC counsel. Excuse me, on behalf and for Mr. Spencer Crusoe, who's presently in custody in the Wayne County Jail for purpose of sentence. Please state your name, sir.
Spencer Crusoe.
All right, thank you. Today's the date scheduled for sentencing on your client's plea to count 2 of malicious destruction of property. Resisting and obstructing an officer was dismissed as part of the plea agreement. And counsel, did you have an opportunity to review the report and recommendation with your client?
Yes, we have reviewed it, Your Honor. My client tells me he has been continuously in custody since September 18th, the date of this offense. I recall that date because I arraigned him via Zoom. And Your Honor, he does have a pending felony, which he tells me is being set for trial. So, Your Honor, with all the time in custody, we would hope that the court would see that Mr. Crusoe being in custody for that significant amount of time might be entitled to time served in this matter. Your Honor, I reviewed hours and hours of videotape in this case. We were set for trial. Yes, Mr. Crusoe is a totally different person today, obviously, than he was on this occasion. And I asked him straight out, what do you think caused all this? And he said, I was not on my medications. He has been getting his proper medications as prescribed by his physicians. And so he's able to act like any other normal citizen when he is on his medications. This occasion, he was not. There was a restitution demand, which we're not disputing, of $25 for the jail blanket that he tore up. That's the basis for the misdestruction of property. Obviously, if he gets out, he has his job waiting for him, he tells me, at Coles Concrete and at Coles Concrete and Asphalt. And Your Honor, he is on medication prescribed by his doctor. He can continue to take those. And Your Honor, if you will abide by any other court rules, but we're trying to get him out of custody if there are no other holds with his pending felony. With that, Your Honor, we leave it in the court's discretion. He's going to need time to pay fines and costs, of course, when he gets out.
Okay. All right. Well, okay, Mr. Crusoe, you can see and hear your attorney, correct?
Correct.
Okay, and I say that because for the record, you are in via Zoom from the Wayne County Jail. You currently have 4 warrants as well. And Mr. Crusoe is 27 and his criminal history dates back quite a while. Domestic violence, felony, assault and resisting, malicious destruction of property, disorderly, fleeing and eluding, 3rd degree, possession of controlled substance, 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 disorderly. And then the matters he was, yes, a couple matters he was bound over on. Riverview, assaulting, resisting an officer, and then Brownstown, identity theft, possession of controlled substance obtained by fraud, controlled substance, and then Huron Township is a controlled substance, and here, felony home invasion, 2nd degree. So he has 3 matters that were bound over to circuit court. And he's going to trial on all 3 of those.
He tells me his pending felonies are set for trial.
Sir, are you going to trial on all of those matters?
Yes, ma'am.
And do you have trial dates currently scheduled?
November 15th and November 18th.
On all of them?
Yes.
And sir, you spell your last name with 2 S's and 2 L's?
1 S, 2 L's.
Okay. I'm showing, all right, so there's 1 matter. Oh, let's see, 1, 2, I'm showing 5 felony matters. pled and was sentenced. He was sent. Okay, on the Riverview felony matter, he pled
That's probation.
guilty on May 26th of 2023.
The trial is on home invasion.
Excuse me,
Hang
I'm
on, Mr.
sorry.
Griselle.
It shows sentenced, then it was reset to November 15th, but then it shows this matter was dismissed. Were there matters that were dismissed as a part of the global resolution?
Some of them were dismissed due to, my lawyer got them dismissed.
I'm understanding that, sir. Okay. And then you were sentenced to probation on the
Identity theft.
identity theft and controlled substance. You were sentenced to those matters in October. Sir, please stop interrupting me, okay? I'm trying to make a record. Please stop interrupting. October 10th of 2023 is when you were sentenced to probation. And that was while you were in custody. And then I'm showing the 2 felony possession matters out of the 33rd District Court. That is set for a final conference on November 15th. It's not set for trial yet. Then there's another possession of controlled substance matter. Final conference on November 15th. And then your home invasion final conference November 15th. So none of these matters are set for trial for November 15th, sir. They're all set for final conferences.
I'm sorry, Your Honor, I was mistaken. I'm taking them to trial. I guess they're not in trial status yet.
Okay. No, and I understand that. I just wanted to make sure we were all on the same page.
Okay, yes.
So, sir, you had a broken knee and cancer, or one or the other? I'm a little bit confused.
I had both. I got in a car accident. I had cancer 3 years, no, when I was 23, so 5 years ago. I'm turning 28 in a week. I had broken my knee right after that, and I broke my collarbone and got my teeth knocked out in a car accident 2 years ago.
Okay.
But I had the cancer removed in 2021.
Okay. Well, based upon, well, and there's also, you also have warrants out for your arrest as well, sir.
Yes, ma'am. I plan to take care of all my holds and warrants.
We also appear for a pretrial in the 23rd District Court.
What's the 23rd? Okay.
That's Taylor. You have 2 warrants there. 3 warrants there. And then 36th District, which is Detroit. You have 1 there too, sir. So the court, after reviewing the report, the recommendation, hearing from counsel, Mr. Purcell, reviewing Mr. Purcell's pending felony matters, does not find that Mr. Purcell is a candidate for probation.
Ronald, we are just trying to effectuate closing at least this case out so we can address his warrants and his pending felonies. Of course, if there's fines and costs, we will need time to pay those.
All right, so Mr. Crisell's been in custody for 52 days, including today. The court's going to order 90 days jail, credit for 50 days, or 52 days. And you are to pay restitution, sir, in the amount of $25.
But I asked court time to pay for the fines because
Absolutely, yes. I understand you can't pay those right now. The court will order a $200 fine, $100 screening assessment fee, $200 for the cost of prosecution, crime victim assessment fee of $75, justice system assessment fee of $50, restitution $25, $650. So I will indicate, sir, that you are to contact the 27th District Court within 5 days of your release.
there's no way this jail time can pay the fines.
What's that, sir?
There's no way this jail time can pay the fines and costs.
No, I'm not sentencing you to jail in lieu of payment of fines and costs. I'm sentencing that as the maximum penalty for your conviction is up to 93 days jail. And so that is the sentence of the court.
I would have took it to trial had I knew I was gonna get 93 days because I would have beat the case. And I told the lawyer to ask for this to even be a person. This lawyer hasn't really done the best job for me, in my best interest. The only reason I was under duress when I took the deal. Anyways,
Sir, you were advised of your rights. Were you not?
I was.
Okay. And this is not the first time you've been in court. And so you're aware of what your rights are regarding trials, correct?
Correct. Can I ask the lawyer if he can leave that thumb drive at Wyandotte so I can pick it up?
Let me clarify that, Your Honor.
You may.
I have in my possession here today a thumb drive with his video discovery on Mr. Crisell, and I talked about that at length. Now that the case is going to be concluded, he wants that for himself. I told him the only way I could do that is perhaps leave it here at the court to some responsible person, and then he would have someone pick it up for him.
Okay, I don't know where it is you're going to leave it because the court's not going to take custody of that for that.
And that's why he was asking for it to be in person today.
For what to be in person?
He thought his appearance would be in person today so he could pick up that thumb drive from me. But
Well, I presume you could probably drop it. I don't know if you can drop it to the Wayne County Jail to put in his property. I don't know how that would, I don't know what their policy is.
I don't either. I could mail it to him, but does the court really want to pay me to go to the jail to do this?
The court isn't paying, the regional office is paying, the court doesn't pay. I don't know, counsel. That would be something that you have to communicate with the regional office as to how that gets effectuated. So, Mr. Crisell, I presume he still has his address in Riverview. I mean, I presume it could be mailed there even, I don't know.
I have an address it can be mailed to 224.
Hold on, sir, hold on. We'll get that address for you in just a moment. So that it's not blasted all over the place, so. Okay, so let's go off the record. And I'm going to, Mr. Serrano, did you log off or are you still in the breakout room?
I don't know if someone else has been on
No,
there.
no, you're still in the breakout room. So if you want to go back into the breakout room or go back in there, because Mr. Haas is on deck. So, but before they bring in Mr. Haas, you can get Mr. Crisell's address that he said to have it mailed to.
Okay,
Okay, please.
I will do that now.
Yes, so let me, okay, Wayne County Jail, I'm gonna move you out, move you to breakout room 2, and then move you back into breakout room 1, so then Mr. Crisell can give Mr. Serrano the address. Yes, you can go now, Mr. Serrano.
Thank you.
Just give him a copy.
if they're done with you at the probation lobby, that you can have them go to the window and ask for a copy of the order. All right, so we're going on the record the matter of City of Wyandotte versus Kenneth Haas, 232207. And appearance, counsel?
Your Honor, good morning. Richard T. Serrano, P33828. I appear today as MNDC counsel on behalf of Mr. Haas. He appears from the Wayne County Jail. We're appearing by Zoom and have no objections to that. This is the date and time set for his sentencing. Please state your name, sir.
Kenneth Haas.
All right, thank you. And sir, you can see and hear your attorney, correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, and Mr. Serrano, you can see and hear Mr. Haas, correct?
Yes, I can.
Okay. And as to the sentencing today, today's date scheduled for sentencing on Mr. Haas's plea as charged possession of controlled substance. And counsel?
Your Honor, yes, I have reviewed the pre-sentence interview report with my client. He understands it. It's factually accurate. My client is 38 years old. He lives with his mother. When he's released, he intends to go back there. He works full time, and Your Honor, he is President tells me he's been in jail for a while here since September 23rd. Yes, he has some criminal history. Yes, there are some cases involving drugs. Your Honor, if he gets out, he told me he would seek continued treatment for his drug addictions. And he understands, Your Honor, that if he's allowed to, then he can pay fines and costs over a period of time. We'd ask the court, since the recommendation is jail with no probation, we ask the court to consider this being a time served matter or this type of misdemeanor. I think it's appropriate. However, I told him that this is in the court's discretion. So with that, Your Honor, we leave it to the court's discretion to fashion a sentence that the court deems fit. Thank you.
Okay. So Mr. Haas, you have, in addition to this matter, you have 2 matters that you were bound over to circuit court on, and you have 3 matters that have been disposed of in this court with remaining balances that you haven't made payments on.
Yeah, that's correct, Your Honor.
And you're working. So why aren't you making any payments, sir?
I have no excuse other than I've been highly addicted to drugs and I'm seeking help for that. Like I said, like I told my attorney, I have money to start making payments and I'm gonna make payments on it. I can make weekly, I can make daily payments.
And what is your next court date, sir?
My next court date is the 28th of this month. And they already have it set up where I'm tether bonded to a treatment center that I can go straight into treatment there and then continue after all my sentencing is done.
Okay, so because you entered into a plea on Friday, correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Court does find the recommendation is appropriate after hearing from counsel Mr. Haas, reviewing Mr. Haas's criminal history and the police report. The court will also note that Mr. Haas is not a candidate for probation. The court will order 90 days jail. The court will give Mr. Haas credit. You've been in custody since, well, I'm not sure this is.
He tells me September 23rd, Your Honor. Is that correct, Mr. Haas?
24th or 23rd or 24th. It was Sunday night, Monday morning.
Oh, that'd be the 24th.
All right.
That's 46 days credit. So that means you'd be serving a balance of 44 days. So what I'm going to order I will order that you may be tethered to treatment concurrent with Third Circuit Court case. That you are to be sentenced on. On November 28th. All right, counsel?
So, excuse me. So does that mean
Yes.
that since I'm tether bonded already, that if they put me on tether and send me out within the next couple of days, I can go then, or is that after the 28th?
Who tethered you to treatment?
Third, Frank Murphy. Unless they lifted it last time I was in jail, or last time I was in court.
Well, what I'm ordering, sir, is 90 days jail, credit 46 days. You may be
Mhm.
tethered to treatment concurrent with your Third Circuit Court case. That defendants to be tethered, to be sentenced on November 28th. So, in the event your Third Circuit Court bond has been amended to be tethered to treatment, then you can be tethered to treatment. I indicated concurrent with, okay?
Thank you, Your Honor.
And sir, upon your release, you need to get with the court to set up your payment plan on your remaining balances. I'm going to suspend the fines and costs on this matter.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. All
Thank you, Your Honor. All the best to you and your staff.
right, you as well. You as well. All right.
Mr. Strong,
Yes, sir.
did you get his?
All right.
Herself?